Devin Haney is the newest and biggest problem at 140. Man, oh man, did he put on a performance against Regis Prograis. I was very shocked. Guys, I thought he was going to win. I said in my fight prediction, if you guys didn't check that video out, I said that Devin was going to look good and be too sharp for him, but man, was he too sharp. Like, he dropped Regis. I was not expecting that. And it was a clean shot. He caught Regis off guard. And the timing of Devin Haney was truly impressive last night. I thought it was an interesting fight in my opinion. Everyone went on Twitter saying like congrats, but you're still boring, stuff like that. But I thought Devin looked good. Devin looked sharp, man. I think he's a big problem now, and now it's a little bit difficult for me to choose the winner between him and Shakur, because Shakur didn't have a great performance, and a lot of this is recency bias, but Shakur didn't look too good in his past performance, and Devin looked really sharp at 140. And taking into account that Shakur is only fighting at 35, and we didn't see a big display of power from Shakur, but Devin at 140, he looked stronger. And I don't even know if it's so much that he hits harder now, but I think his timing is getting better. He's getting better at setting up shots, and he looked really good. He looked good. He dominated Regis Prograis, which wasn't an easy opponent, a credible opponent at 140 for his very first fight. And I think those 5 pounds really made a difference. He was moving very well in the ring. The thing about Devin Haney is that he has educated feet. Not only does he have educated feet, but they're fast. He can move his feet real fast. He was very mobile. He didn't run. He wasn't a track star. He was punching, beating up Regis Prograis. You could see the damage he did to Regis, and usually you don't see that. You know, Regis gets hit, but he just got a beating put on him, and he had no answer for it. He couldn't touch Devin Haney. Devin Haney looked like he just woke up from a nap, you know, at the end of the fight, and Regis was all beat up. That's testament to how good Devin Haney is. And you know, the rest of the 140-pound division has to watch out, because there's a new dark horse at 140, and I think that's Devin. And Devin said that he doesn't necessarily want to become undisputed at 140, but he might just do that on talent alone. People are talking about him potentially going to 147. He wants to make the big money fights happen, whether it's a Tank Davis, whether it's a Teofimo Lopez or a Ryan Garcia. Those are all very winnable fights for him. I favored Devin Haney in a fight against Ryan. Teofimo is an interesting fight, and I think that him and Tank and him and Devin and Shakur, those are all good fights, I think. I just think now it's a little bit harder for me, because before I had Shakur and then Devin after that. You know, Tank's still my guy at 35, but just when I compare Shakur and Devin, I used to have, you know, Shakur way above Devin, but after their most recent performances, I don't know anymore. I think that Devin looked really good at 140, way better at 140. You know, taking into account Regis isn't the fastest opponent that Devin's faced. Loma's a way more credible opponent, a way more talented and dynamic fighter than Regis is. But Devin still looked good. He looked sharp. The timing was on point. That right hand was money. So Devin Haney is definitely going to be a problem for a lot of guys at 140, especially because even the elite at 140 aren't as fast as Devin Haney. So there are guys like Shakur Stevenson, guys like Tank, guys like Teofimo Lopez that I think can give Devin a hard time. But other than that, I don't see really anybody competing with Devin Haney at 140. There are big names, Ryan Garcia, but I don't think Ryan can beat Devin right now. I think Devin's too sharp. He's too talented. His timing, the distance, everything is too good. He was finding his rhythm really easily. The thing is, Regis was never able to find his rhythm. He was never able to adapt. Devin Haney, throughout that entire fight, he kept his own rhythm. He kept it. He kept the fight where he wanted it. He didn't engage. There was that point where he landed a big shot on Regis, and Regis kind of waved him in. Devin said, "No, I'm going to stay right here." So that shows Devin's willingness to stay disciplined and stick to a game plan. A lot of people don't have that. I think guys like Ryan Garcia could learn a thing or two from guys like Devin Haney. When you're having success and you have a guy hurt, that doesn't necessarily mean you need to jump in and try to get the job done, because that can make you vulnerable. That can leave you susceptible for, a counter shot. But Devin's careful. He's smart. He's calculated. He doesn't care if he knocks you out. He knocks Regis Prograis down just based off, his skill and timing alone. It wasn't even a big power shot. It was just more the fact that the placement, the accuracy, the precision, the timing is so good when it comes to Devin Haney on that night against Regis Prograis. He was just money with that right hand. So Regis is definitely a problem for any guy at 140, any guy at 147, to be honest. He filled out very well. The physique, he looked tight. He didn't have an ounce of fat on him, so he's clearly. He clearly belongs at 140. It's just a question of who really wants to fight him next. There are a lot of great fighters at 140. I just think that Devin might be a little bit too sharp. I was expecting a great performance. Don't get me wrong. I thought Devin was going to win that fight, but he made it look even easier than I thought it would, because I thought Regis was going to test that chin maybe once or twice, and I think he had moments, but it was nothing to the point where it's like, oh, Devin's in trouble. Devin has a good chin. I'm not going to lie. I think Devin has a good chin. I think even though he was wobbled by Linares, he fought a big hitter in Regis Prograis, but his defense makes up for that. And then on top of that, the best chin is the chin that doesn't get touched, and Devin Haney doesn't really get touched. He looks really sharp. I don't think he's ever gonna be in that state where he's gonna brawl with you. He's too smart. He's not gonna engage in a firefight with any big hitter. He's too smart. He's too intelligent, too slick for that. His style won't allow for that. It'll just allow him to land his shots, and he's gonna get out of the way. He was very mobile. The angles were very difficult for Regis Prograis to deal with, and he just looked really sharp. So I was impressed with Devin Haney, but we'll see if Shakur Stevenson and Tank really want to fight, because there are a lot of rumors that Tank doesn't actually want to fight Devin, and Shakur doesn't really want to fight Devin. But after that performance, if that is the case, who could blame them? Because Devin looks sharp. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys think Tank and Shakur actually want to fight Devin Haney, especially after a performance like that where Devin looks really sharp? He was on his P's and Q's and he looked really good. So let me know in the comments what you think should be next for Devin Haney, what you guys thought about his performance and dominant win over Regis Prograis. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. That's going to do it for another NASFight Media video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy, Matt Nabong, with another video. Hope you guys enjoyed it all. Thank you guys for the constant support. Salute to y'all always. It's been your boy.